What's up, Lorehounds? It's Koopa back at E3. We are inside the PDP booth checking out Brawlhalla. You guys have seen us stream this quite a bit. I get really pumped, really excited. I'm kind of sweating right now from it. We're here with Zeke Sparkes, the executive producer. So one thing when I was walking up to the booth, there's some new skins and stuff in there. So what have you guys been doing that I didn't notice?
Well, so we actually kind of cheat for the cons.
Okay.
We sort of put in all the stuff that we're working on that, you know, as long as it hits a certain bar, we put it in there so people can play with it. So if you come out to the cons, you get to see something a little bit special. So there's a bunch of skins that are in there that'll hit soon. We'll finish them off. They'll come to the store, and you'll be able to check them out in live game. But yeah, you get a sneak peek. So if you check out different coverage, if you check out some of the gameplay that you were doing earlier, you'll see some skins that aren't quite on the market yet.
They're quite fun. They do change. The animations are completely different and stuff like that. So they're definitely worth that cost in there. But you also have 2 new game modes that I have not gotten a chance to play yet, but are kind of ridiculous. So what are they? And we'll follow up in a second of where the hell did you come up with these?
Yeah, for sure. So the 2 game modes that we put out recently are one is Brawl Ball and the other is Bombskitball. They're both kind of sports themed. They're team based, 2v2. Although Brawl Ball actually plays great 4v4. We just don't have 4v4 live yet, but we'll probably get there. So both of them, if you're playing Brawl Ball, basically you gotta go pick up a ball. There's a couple weapons on the field, so usually you get one blocker running with a weapon, one person picking up the ball, try to run it in your opponent's end zone. It's a little more complicated than that. There's walls that only certain teams can go through, and then you can do a passing game if you want to try that. But it's really intense. We did it as we joke because we did it as kind of like a fun game mode. But it's some of the most intense salt we get in the office. When we start playing it, man, we just get mean.
So you're trying to fight your way through the whole time.
Yeah, and so the other team's trying to beat you up, take the ball, take it to your end zone. So you get this back and forth, push and pull until somebody actually finally does it.
And really, that's how you score their point. Like, killing them isn't the goal at all.
Right. Yeah, killing somebody it gives them a penalty because they're not on the playing field and they have to respawn. But really, you need to score points with the ball. So
how does that differ from Bombskitball?
So Bombskitball is 2 teams, have 2 goals, just a single point, 1 on each side, and all that spawns on the level are bombs. And you get a point if you can throw a bomb into your opponent's goal. And a lot of exploding and team killing, accidentally, of course, happens. Also, there's a lot of, you can play defense, right? Because you can catch if you time it right. If you time it wrong, you get sent flying. But so it's pretty fun to kind of see people switch from sort of like a mixed offense-defense to full defense to full offense, depending on how the game kind of ebbs and flows.
I could definitely see that being the perfect training for catching, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like you miss, you're going to know it.
Yep, absolutely. It's pretty fun.
So one of the things is you came up with these game modes. They're kind of hidden in the UI right now. Yeah. They're not like on the splash screen that you start, but where did they come about? Was this like just testing things in the background?
Yeah, so actually, we've always said from the beginning that early access for us is about getting the feedback from players. And really early on, one of the players started a thread of like, here are some crazy ideas I had that might be kind of fun. And everybody kind of piled on them. And I mean, we really take it to heart. And so we actually sat down and prototyped almost every single game mode that they like thought up, and some of them were totally nuts. And then so we would play them for a while, and almost all of them were completely fun. But the difference was some of them were like lasting fun. You'd come back to it, and you'd come back to it. Some of it were kind of like a brief fun mode, and so we've toyed with. We've taken the ones that have lasting fun and kind of tried to polish them off, and that's why we wind up with like Brawl Ball and Bombskitball. And then we're toying with the idea of having sort of a rotating kind of party mode. It's not like a core feature, so it'll be a while before we actually get to it, but where like those ones that are fun and they make you laugh and it's a good 2-3 minute experience, but maybe not back to back to back. We might be able to do a mode sometime where like you don't get to pick which ones of those you do, kind of like maybe a Mario Party or something like that, where you sign up for it and you're going to play 5 games, and what are they? And they're kind of weird and wacky.
So I was really imagining like a tournament mode where it's like, a bunch of teams and you don't know what the next match will be, what mode you're going to actually have to battle it out in.
Yeah, so if we put those in, it'll be something like that. Again, farther off on the road. But yeah, we're always working on really crazy stuff, and it just winds up being fun.
I mean, we're having a ton of fun with it. I freak out sitting in the chair while we're streaming and stuff. So I can't wait for more. And that's really the next question. You have these new game modes, you have some skins. What do we have, as far as like new heroes and stuff around that? New levels.
So we actually just showed, not this Tuesday, but the Tuesday before, we showed the first sneak peek at our next character, who's another axe user. It's a Valkyrie. So she uses axe and spear. She's kind of a faster, lighter character, whereas Taros, our first axe user, is a big, heavy Minotaur, right? So a lot of people are excited about that. You can see our if you go to Twitch, you can kind of check it out on our previous broadcasts if you're interested. And we'll show more of her, we'll show some of her powers and her specials as we get closer. But she's not too far off. And then I think yesterday, I haven't double checked because I was here at E3, but I think the guys showed off some of the next map types that we're playing with. And so we're always building more. And soon after the next couple of Legends, we'll be getting the next weapon to come out, which will make people really, really excited when they find out what it is. It's going to be pretty fun. But it's, our mentality is the game it's live and it's living. So we keep adding to it as long as people enjoy playing it. So there is always a character in the works, another weapon in the works, more maps in the works. Like we've got, again, like we prototyped crazy game modes, we've got some crazy maps prototyped up that people always talk about. We want just verticals. So
just hopping around.
We got a couple maps like that, and they're pretty fun, but most people, it would drive them kind of insane.
I think that's more for the hardcore players. I think the intro users would be like, oh, this is terrible.
Yeah, and then it winds up being like not competitive, really. So it's hardcore players who like fun things and kind of want to relax and not play like a serious competitive mode. And so it'll probably be a while before a map like that hits live. So we've got some more maps with twists that are a little bit less extreme than just all verticals.
All right, Lorehounds, you can check out all the fun of Brawlhalla over on our stream, and their stream, of course, twitch.tv/Lorehound over here. We will have codes coming from you because I'm going to make sure we get them before we go.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks so much, Zeke.
Yeah, you bet. Thanks for coming.
What?